Hi, I'm Shelley Wood. You might know me from shelleywood.com. This is my tiny sewing room where I make doll clothes sewing videos. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Minecraft character cube using felt and a needle and thread. The free pattern offers facial pieces for several different characters, but today we will focus on Enderman. Before we begin, please go to shelleywood.com to download this free printable pattern. There's a helpful link in the description under this YouTube tutorial. Cut out the cube piece and all the facial pieces you need, and then attach your facial pieces to one corner of the cube. I have some measurements here to kind of help you position them correctly. Use a whip stitch to attach them. If you need help with the whip stitch, I actually have a tutorial for that. Look in the links below this tutorial on YouTube to find my whip stitch tutorial video. Fold one end of the cube as you see me do right here. Stitch along the raw edge of the felt. That's where you've cut the felt. I'm using contrasting thread here just so that you can see what I'm doing. You might want to use black thread. When you get to the edge of the fabric, turn the fabric sideways like it shows here. So we've gotten to the edge of that corner. We turn the fabric, that's the felt fabric. Pick up your needle and continue to sew from that corner. Now you're going to stitch along that edge of the raw fabric. Again, raw fabric is where you've cut the fabric. When you come to the end of that edge, turn the longer fabric again like you see me doing here. So you can see I'm turning the fabric to match up those raw edges. Once again, I'm going to insert my needle at the corner where I left off, and then continue turning and sewing, turning and sewing. Until you're left with a sort of a box. It seems to have a little floppy lid. Here's how the box should look in a video format so you can kind of see all the sides of it. There's the floppy lid. There's the face on the other side. Attach the floppy lid on one side. You're actually going to end up sewing two sides of the floppy lid, but not all three. So here I am sewing the first side of the floppy lid. I'm pinching it together, inserting my needle. I'm just going to sew that one side, pinching the felt pieces together as I go. Then attach the lid along that second side. Okay, so I've done the first side. There are two sides left. Pinch the raw fabric together and continue to sew that second side of the lid. Tie a knot, but leave one flap of the lid open. This is very important that you have an opening right where my finger is pointing. There's an opening. Use the opening to invert the whole box. That means turn it right side out. So here I am tying my knot, cutting my thread, reaching in with my thumbs, and then pulling the fabric through so that you can see the face. Now there's still an opening. You're going to stuff that opening with rice, beans, or fiber fill. Rice or beans will make it more of a hacky sack. Fiber fill, like you see me using here, will make it more like a pillow. Use a whip stitch again to seal that opening now. So this is the third and final edge of that lid, and you're sealing it shut. I'm using black thread this time to make it invisible, but I recommend you use black thread for your whole project. Would you like to make more toys and crafts? Please visit shelleywood.com for more free printable sewing patterns, and especially if you would like to make free doll clothes patterns. I even have G.I. Joe and some action figure patterns. Well, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos and my free patterns, please tell your friends about my website, where you can find free sewing patterns for doll clothes like this dress. Goodbye.